the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, a terrific matchup to decide who represents the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Buffalo 18. Hey, check on ball.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow.
Good for a Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Slam. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Mustang 19. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the check.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hey, check that. Street. 7 Pirates. 65 Cats, 65 Cats. Warriors 70. Hut.
Milrow gonna throw it again. That one swung out wide to Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st and 10.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate.
And he's into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs, and now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with a lead at home with the home crowd, and you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go.
To throw is Mayfield. Going up top. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Alert! Alert! Ready!
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
On second down, Milroe. He'll get this complete to Walker. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Buccaneers come away with the turnover. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Baker going to give it to Irvin. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Big Leonard Williams brings him down. From the 20, here's second down and 9. Now Mayfield. That is taken in by the veteran Mike Evans. His first catch of this NFC Championship game, good enough for a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal. Baker going to hand it to White. He's belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
It's third and goal.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. This one caught at the 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucks. No issues there. This one is good. And the Bucks move out front. It's 9-7.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
At their own 35-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now they run with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
One quarter down, 3 to go on the road to the Super Bowl. The Bucks have the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2.
Come on, Buffalo 18, 70 Lions, 19 Lions. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jaden Reed. Touchdown Seahawks.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Here's Milroe to throw. Forced out wide. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
An unbalanced look to the left here on 1st down. Throwing is Baker. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here's Irvin. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
180! What's up? 180!
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Left side to Godwin. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. They'll run with Irvin. They'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. Big Leonard Williams brings him down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. They send Godwin in motion. He'll go again here with Irvin. And he nearly got free. But as it is, he's gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He pulls it in around the 5. He will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Once again, it's Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Come on. Set 65. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Milrow. Forced out left. He'll look deep. Left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. Irving. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return with more of the NFC Championship game after this. Second and 7. They send Evans in motion. On play action, Mayfield. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll set up the screen to White. Room to run. Past the 30. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. That screen goes to 12. And that's a first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Buccaneers.
180. Done.
Mayfield to throw. That one incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Egbuka. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. On the ground, it's Irvin. 17 yards, the gain there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. There's Evans. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
20. Regular. What's up?
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. He's got his big tight end. Cade Otton. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Makes the score Buccaneers 23, Seahawks 15.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Ready? Trap 6, 60, 19, target.
They'll go play action with Milrow. That's to the rookie, the fifth rounder, Torrey Horton. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
Ran money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got richer, bro coming slow, 6 racks on the sweat.
18, tied in. Set. Cougar 19.
They'll throw on first. No chance at all. He'll go down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
19 tight. 19.
Now it's Milroe. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 8. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Milroe on third down. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
Mustang 19. Panthers ready.
Throwing is Milroe. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Come on.
Shotgun run now with Walker. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Teams hoping to be the ones to lift the George Halas Trophy. Quarter number 3 of the NFC title game underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision.
To the outside. Catch made by Evans. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's a third down and 4.
180. Point it right. What's up?
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. He'll swing this out wide to Irvin. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Couldn't get this one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Milroe.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Play action, it's Milroe. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. He's going to be taken down right at midfield.
That's another Seahawks.
Dragon 60.
1st and 10 at the
average.
50-yard
Buffalo
line.
18. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On 1st down, they pick up 7 yards.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
65.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hands, and results in a completion. It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milroe, and that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
70, Cup 19, Cup Warriors 70.
They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. That's taken in, and he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
18, 19 tight, 19 tight.
At the 24-yard line.
To throw again is Milroe. In trouble, and down he goes. That's Hassan Reddick getting in there to bring him down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Looking just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Panther 11, Panther, go.
3rd and 2, now Milroe. That one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Izia. And the Buccaneers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. His kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. On play action, Gilbert. The ball comes out. The Bucs have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Cougar 19, Mustang 19. Step it in, go.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. Left side, and is caught by Horton. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Come on. 60 Mavericks. Cougar 19. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. Let go.
On first down, it's Milrow. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And he's in. David Reed. Touchdown Seahawks. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Myers now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within one score. It is an 8-point game.
Seahawks 22. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. start this on the ground. Here's White. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up second and 9.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second and 9. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Aside, he's got Ibuka. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 1 quarter remains in the NFC Championship game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's White as we begin the 4th quarter. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. The first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Baker. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Mayfield. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is fun. What a throw. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 19 Lions.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Mustang 19. Stephanie. Dragon. Warrior 70. Trap 50. Trap 60.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Now Milroe on 1st down. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. And a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 36.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. That one swung out wide to Walker, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
That's another
70.
1st down.
18.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. And if he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready? 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 11, Panther Cougar.
Now it's Milrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds. And
best for the playoff. His third touchdown of the game. And now it's a 9-point game. So they'll go for just one here. The kick here is good. So they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game.
Seahawks 29. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown.
that's about as bad as it can possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
For the 2-point conversion.
To the air, it's Milrow. Escaping to his left.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. He'll swing this out wide to Irving. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now Mayfield. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. That is DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack.
They really needed that one, didn't they, Mike? I mean, they have to find a way to keep this as a one-possession game. This will at least give them a chance to do so, depending on what happens here on 4th down.
On 4th down, Mayfield. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, you can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Let's go now. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, right?
They go play action now with Milrow. Now he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jalen Milrow. Touchdown Seahawks. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He gets it to go. And the Seahawks go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Buccaneers 39. Michael Dixon making off for Seattle.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, here's Irvin. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And they've really done a nice job defensively, holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
On second down, Baker to the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
They'll come up for first and 10.
79 Broncos. 60 Bisons. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. On the move left. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. He'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 49.
They go with Walker. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. He's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing is Milrow. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
60 Mavericks. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
On 3rd down, Milrow. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And the Buccaneers have just about sewn up this football game.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive. And then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
Give. This is Irvin. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. He'll go back to Evans. He's got another one. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
24-yard gain on the play. 180! And the Buccaneer first down.
So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. As their fans will celebrate, they claim the George Halas Trophy. Champions of the NFC. Next stop, the Super Bowl. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.